Hey there, friends. Welcome to our fun-filled adventure where we'll discover a magical truth. Not all princesses are beautiful, and that's totally okay. Today we're going to explore some amazing princesses from history, dive into their stories, and learn that beauty isn't just about looks, it's about bravery, kindness, and being true to ourselves. So let's get started. First, let's talk about what makes a princess truly beautiful. Is it a pretty crown or a fancy gown? Nope, it's a big heart, bravery, and the courage to be themselves. Just like the characters in our favorite stories, real princesses came in all shapes, sizes, and personalities. Some princesses were total bosses who led armies and fought for what they believed in. Others used their voices to speak up for those in need, spreading kindness and compassion wherever they went. And some, well, they were just straight-up weirdos, and that's what made them awesome. Because let's be real, who wants to be perfect all the time? It's way more fun to embrace our quirks, our passions, and all the things that make us unique. Think about your favorite princess for a sec. What makes her so special? Is it her dazzling smile, her killer dance moves? Or maybe it's her ability to rock a pair of comfy sweatpants while still looking like royalty. So ditch the fairy tale expectations and let's celebrate the real deal. Now let's hop to the 20th century to meet Princess Diana. This lady was the queen of compassion, like seriously. She could rock a ball gown like nobody's business, but she was also totally down to earth and genuinely cared about people. She was known as the People's Princess because she dedicated her life to helping others. She didn't just show up for photo ops, she rolled up her sleeves and got involved. We're talking hugging children with AIDS, advocating for the homeless, and breaking down stigmas left and right. She worked tirelessly for charities and inspired many with her kindness and compassion. I mean, the woman shook hands with a leprosy patient when nobody else would. Talk about a boss move. She showed us that true beauty shines from within. Princess Diana taught us that it's not about having a title, but about using your platform to make a difference. So next time you're feeling down, channel your inner Diana. Go volunteer, donate to a good cause, or just do something nice for someone else. Trust me, it'll make you feel like $1,000,000. Or should I say, 1,000,000 tiaras. Next up is Yoko Shimada, who played the famous princess in the Japanese TV show. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for a good period drama, and is like the OG of historical romance. But what's really cool about Yoko's portrayal of the princess is that she wasn't just some damsel in distress. This princess was fierce. She was smart, resourceful, and totally held her own in a world dominated by men. Her character wasn't just portrayed for her beauty, but also represented strength and resilience during tough times in Japanese history. She had to navigate political intrigue, cultural clashes, and some seriously high-stakes drama. And let me tell you, Yoko Shimada brought her A-game to the role. She totally embodied the spirit of a warrior princess, proving that you can be graceful and powerful at the same time. So, next time you're facing a challenge, think of Yoko Shimada as the princess in. Channel her inner strength, her determination, and her ability to conquer anything life throws her way. You got this! Chapter 4. The Brave Warrior Princess, Joan of Arc. Let's take a journey back to France to meet the incredible Joan of Arc. She wasn't a princess in the royal sense, but she is often referred to as a heroine. And let's be real, heroine is way cooler than princess anyway, am I right? Joan was like the OG badass. We're talking 15th century, full-on armor, leading armies into battle kind of badass. She was a young peasant girl who had visions, and instead of dismissing them as, you know, crazy talk, she listened to her gut and followed her heart. And what did her heart tell her to do? Oh, just lead the French army to victory against the English in the 100 Years' War. No big deal. Joan led her army to victory at a young age, showing that a princess can also be a brave warrior. Talk about breaking stereotypes. She was fearless, she was determined, and she totally kicked butt in the name of what she believed in. She was a total game changer, proving that you don't need a crown or a fancy title to be a leader. So, the next time someone tells you you can't do something because you're just a girl, channel your inner Joan of Arc. Put on your metaphorical armor, pick up your metaphorical sword, and go out there and prove them wrong. Chapter 5. The known for Commodore and adventure, Grace Kelly. Now let's chat about the glamorous Grace Kelly. This woman was the epitome of Hollywood royalty. She was a total knockout, but she was also an incredible actress, winning an Oscar and starring in some of the most iconic films of all time. But here's the thing about Grace. She didn't let fame go to her head. She was known for her elegance, her poise, and her down-to-earth personality. She was basically the human equivalent of a perfectly tailored blazer, chic, sophisticated, and always put together. Before she was a princess, Grace was a famous Hollywood actress. She showed us how to shine in any role, whether it's on the big screen or as the beloved Princess of Monaco. And let's not forget, she literally became a real-life princess when she married Prince Rainier, III of Monaco. Grace made elegance and talent a beautiful combination. She proved that you can be both glamorous and grounded, ambitious and kind. So, next time you're getting ready for a big event, channel your inner Grace Kelly. Put on your most fabulous outfit, practice your best red carpet pose, and don't forget to be gracious and kind to everyone you meet. Chapter 6. The Inspiring Princess, Princess Mary of Denmark. Let's look at Princess Mary of Denmark. This Australian-born princess is basically living proof that fairy tales can come true. Imagine meeting your Prince Charming in a pub. That's exactly what happened to Mary Donaldson, who was just a regular Aussie girl before she met and fell in love with Crown Prince Frederick of Denmark. But here's the thing. Princess Mary is so much more than just a pretty face. She's intelligent, she's compassionate, and she's dedicated her life to making the world a better place. This Australian-born princess is known for her warm heart and passion for social causes. She's not only a royal, but also a dedicated mother and philanthropist, making her lovely inside and out. She's a patron of over 25 charities and organizations, focusing on issues like human rights, sustainability, and mental health. She's also a huge advocate for women and girls, using her platform to speak out against gender inequality and empower women around the world. Talk about a role model. Princess Mary shows us that you can be a princess and still be relatable, down to earth and passionate about making a difference. So next time you're feeling lost or uninspired, think of Princess Mary. Remember that even princesses have bad days, but it's how you pick yourself up, dust off your tiara, and continue to fight for what you believe in that truly matters. Chapter 7. A Princess Who Stood for Change, Marie Antoinette. And how about Marie Antoinette? This lady is often remembered for her lavish lifestyle and that whole let them eat cake thing, which, by the way, she probably never even said. But there's so much more to her story. While she's often remembered for her lavish lifestyle, she was also a queen who dealt with a ton of drama and upheaval during her reign. I mean, talk about a stressful job. She was basically the Kim Kardashian of her time, always in the spotlight, always scrutinized, and always rocking some seriously over-the-top fashion. But beneath all the wigs and fancy dresses, Marie Antoinette was a complex and often misunderstood figure. She was a patron of the arts, a devoted mother, and a woman who was trying to find her place in a world that was constantly changing around her. She was also a victim of circumstance, caught in the middle of a revolution that ultimately led to her downfall. So next time you're tempted to write someone off based on their reputation, remember Marie Antoinette. Take a closer look at their story, try to understand their perspective, and maybe, just maybe, you'll discover that they're not who you thought they were. Outro you go, girl! So there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of princesses who prove that beauty comes in all shapes, sizes, and personalities. We've seen princesses who were warriors, princesses who were philanthropists, and princesses who were just trying to figure it all out, just like the rest of us. It's about embracing your individuality, using your voice, and making the world a more fabulous place, one tiara-wearing, sword-wielding, charity-supporting step at a time. Now go forth and be the amazing, unique, and totally badass princess you were born to be.